sacrifice and help Pavos build up a strong mid lane presence here.
All top lane, Dendy being body blocked, J4 looking to keep Dendy in place here. Have they got the damage for this? It's just a level 1 PS, but another dagger soon. One more right click, Dendy goes down, first blood, PR. What a sick. Careful here. Funnick's on the prowl.
He's moving forward here, and he already popped his wand without much. Funnick is going to make the jump orc. Not going to connect. Cat will pop his cogs and try to run away from the auto attacks. It's actually going to force out a rotation here from Dazzle, but it's not going to matter. That last auto attack will connect, and even a tactic for them. We'll have to wait to see a haste here at the bottom.
Just a matter of time before Navi just decides to do a tuner and go back mid. We'll get Chain Frost off. He got hooked in. Cheshire Cat may go down. RNG doesn't need the extra bounce. 1-for-1 trade to start things off.
Kind of nipped right now. They have to wait a bit. They just don't have enough ammunition. You can have a Tommy gun, but if you have no bullets to work with, not really any sort of point. But there we go.
We've seen this one before. Here's a Chain Frost setup. He doesn't. There we go. Bounces to the low ground though. Oh no! Doesn't get the bounce he was hoping for. Funnick now going to blink in. It's a hasted clockwork, but it will get some by the coil. 1 or 2 right clicks that finishes him off, even with the haste. Now Sasko just still 1 point in blur. Makes things tricky for him, but it's a dead vengeful spirit post swap, and Sasko have. They take the kill. I think they really want Roshan now. I think they're at a stage where like they could get this Dazzle kill, but Roshan the much bigger strategic.
Zeus calls
down
from the heavens.
Serious long range damage happening.
No damage though, but we feed him up here. So he comes from the outside. Oh no. I think he'll be caught. Yep, he will. Swap back. Roche +1 right there with the Dazzle grab.
You see how low everyone gets? Yeah, I want to go.
Looking forward, they do manage to catch up with Godlike there. There's the jump in, but he gets swapped out from Vincere. It's fine for now. Cheshire Cat, of course, to pop the blade mail. The Chain Frost will be able to pop connect and Funnick catches 2 with the coil on the high ground. Meanwhile, back and behind, PA doesn't get dropped. Now Funnick, heavy burst with but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to fall through with a whole lot already. Most PR back and alive. They'll just kind of take their victory and take their bit of farm on the way out, but Navi still in strong control of this one. Pavos with BKB and Manta already complete. He's got 1,500 gold invested towards his next item here, and your Drow is coming online pretty dang quick.
Yeah, him and Dendy both very big, and to me the biggest worry is the PR, the Phantom Assassin, who has very little farm. 7k net worth, not even reach yet, and just trying to scrape together a BKB. Shashklo is just playing catch-up mode the entire game.
Both Dendy and Pavos like double the network.
Yeah,
and Shashklo's delay at this point. Rough stuff here. They'll try their
all
best.
All that's there is maybe like the rubber band kills going PA's way. PA needs to just end some streaks and get some kills in fights, and right now it doesn't look like PR are finding too many kills.
Yeah, easier said than done. Even with Clockwork trying to make a jump in, he's tussling and he gets blown up top lane. Funnick just hops in, Dagon burst coil, and your Clockwork. Another solo grab. Funnick has been a real hitman this game, finding all sorts to pick off. He is now 4-2.
Even leveling up the Dagon this game. And no real, it doesn't need a defensive Yules or anything like that. There's no, like they don't desperately need a sheep stick or anything, so I think the Dagon's perfectly good choice right now for them. Navi gonna just 3-hero Roshan. They don't even have the PowerRanger this time. There's just PR in full defensive mode.
Especially after dropping Clockwork, so they could take a fight if there was even the thought of PR trying to contest it. It's already brought down so dang quick. Thank you very much, minus armor plus Necro Book. Now,
I'll still pick it up, and he's going to be going for that MKB, so by the time PA gets any sort of items like the BKB, there's an MKB on your PowerRanger, and PowerRanger will just destroy the PA with right clicks and fights.
Yeah, this is, and you got to consider Necro Books also getting a nice little buff, so,
yep.
Nice siege power coming here as Na'Vi know that they are a lot more comfortable in these skirmishes. They control the pace. I say that though, but PR, they find a nice little side objective. They finally managed to take down that tier 1 in top lane, just their second tower of the game, but they'll take whatever scraps they can get, especially for their PA to be able to farm it on up. Zeus pops out the ultimate to get that bit of intel. They scout out Dendi in their jungle, but they're all mostly on the bottom half of the map here, so they have definitely some wiggle room to work with up here if they want to kind of take away some of that jungle farm, but Na'Vi are slowly poking at this mid-tier 2 tower.
I think they can just go high ground after this. They can just poke from the low ground. Like, sure, you've got that uphill miss, but Drow is right-clicking for 400 damage with the Vengeance Aura.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, this is a problem. You've got Aegis, you've got BKB. They're going to go in with a coil and dead PA.
Yeah.
Has got buybacks, but at this stage you want that BKB. If you're using buybacks, you're buyback into what? How do you even fight Navi's lineup right now?
Ramos alacrity'd up also. It's gonna get ugly. PR, if they lose this fight, they're just gonna lose their racks.
Oh, and I meant to dodge my Viper strike even.
Look at that.
Navi's doing everything right.
It's disgusting.
That's some serious damage. Hookshot goes in, they catch the backline with the clockwork, but Lich will go down. Don't think he really minds too much. Meanwhile, Vincere also dying. Buybacks galore from PR. They've lost 4 with 2 of those 4 buying back. So Nico gets torn apart by Havos. 3 alive, and Havos with Aegis could look to turn and fight with Dendi. It's the Dendi plus Havos duo who have taken the melee racks and are happy to walk off with their spoils.
Nice little triple kill right there for Havos. Double kill for Funnick. And with PR trying to pull out buybacks in any sort of defense, they can't stop the assault that came their way, and they lose their tier 3 and their melee racks. Na'Vi walk away. This is looking. Team Tinker, who had the number of Alliance in game number 1. Alliance came back in game number 2 and just was a whole new team. Really dominated in both 2 and 3. And we could see a repeat of that here with Na'Vi. They're certainly doing serious work here. 21-9 net worth. It's going to be scary to look at. Oh my goodness. 20k plus in their favor after all that tower takedown. XP about the same. And my oh my. Got to dig deep if you're PR.
Yeah.
Real deep.
If your PA was where Viper was on like 12k net worth, I'd say, okay, you're behind, but your PA can at least fight and do some damage and do something. But right now, this PA, even when PA finishes BKB, this game to me looks like we're pretty much at that. It's over point.
Bottom tower is under attack.
The items in the farm for Na'Vi is just too out of control.
World record throws. We'll see. The rubber bit.
Havos has played ultra safe this game. He has been flawless on this PowerRanger. Not a single death to his name. Yeah. I mean, I would say it's been definitely the pick of this draft, and also just Havos, the way he's played and positioned himself, has been probably the MVP for this game.
Yeah, he went back out. It was like it's like a completely different player. Just plays the mid lane, which is already something we don't see a whole lot of, and then plays the jungle.
He just knew that he needed to fall back to the jungle. Mid lane, like that's the very end of 8 day.
Probably a jump in, the orb damage plus the dagging was take down a flimsy little Zeus. So.
Let's take another lane, say Na'Vi. They've got Aegis for another 30 seconds, and that's all they're going to need to get this entire set of racks probably at bottom lane with the damage output they have.
He gets. I like this. Goblak puts out his ice armor, plus the medallion. The positive medallion, mind you, that was added recently, and Havos has so much armor. Funnick still clearing house from behind enemy lines, takes down another. The clockwork going to be dropped, so the initiation gone from PR. That's a spicy meatball on top of Dinyarad's head, but we saved them for now. That's it. Changing going to be called. Na'Vi coming out looking dominating as ever here in game number 2.
Holy moly. That damage throughout it. When you see that Venge puck opening, you just go back to it. Maybe needed to ban that PowerRanger out, or at least, I mean, they had some plan. They definitely had heroes that could look to, like, just kind of break the gap, actually fight into Na'Vi. But the offensive trailing, they got the first 2 kills onto the Invoker, but then they actually lost that trailing versus trailing top. Despite getting the 2 first kills, they went on to lose that lane, it feels like.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, but we'll have to see how it goes. I hope everyone was excited for Dota, because this is going to be our second straight 3-game best-of-3 series here. Now Na'Vi on the crawl back. We'll see if they can do it here for game number 3, and well, we'll be back with more action, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm excited. You guys are listening to myself, gods. This was my co-caster, Cuddle Guy. Stick around. Game 3, Na'Vi versus PR. Winner will meet Alliance in the winner bracket semifinal. Loser drops down and will meet Tinker, I believe. So, Game 3 coming up after a quick break.